I am really excited for Freddy Secret of the Mimic to launch in VR mode. A lot of people are. But a lot of people are starting to get a little impatient because, well, it's been 6 months. Of course they're getting impatient. The game was supposed to launch with VR mode when we first heard about it, and now it's been 6 months and it's been kind of radio silence. At least it's been radio silence officially. There's been a couple of things that we can glean from Steam DB that give us a little bit of insight in how things are going. That is my notes. That is not SteamDB. So, what you're looking at right here is something we got last month. Now, I believe I made a video back then, but last month they added in a VR launch type for Secret of the Mimic. Internally, anyway. Obviously, you couldn't launch it in VR, but internally they added it in and accidentally said that it supports VR at the time. Because of this, it made me think that it was about to be ready for launch, that VR was about to release. But obviously, it's been a month, they've removed that, and they removed this only a couple of days later, and it's now been a month. So obviously, it's not the case. But I still think this means something. Because if you look at Help Wanted 2's timeline, yes, I looked at the game timeline, development timelines, you see that they actually did this to Help Wanted 2 about a month before Flat Mode released. This is dated 13th of May, and Flat Mode Help Wanted 2 released the next month in June. So it seems that they do this roughly, like, before it comes out, like about a month maybe-ish, following Help Wanted 2. This is just a complete guess and probably shouldn't be taken as gospel. However, it's what makes me take this a little more seriously is the other piece of development timeline this aligns with, being that Help Wanted, I mean, this is what these notes are for, by the way. It took 6 months and 20 days for Help Wanted Flat Mode to come out. 6 months and 4 days for Help Wanted 2 Flat Mode to come out. So, it's been 6 months since Secret of the Mimic has come out, pretty much exactly, I think, right? It's the 17th today. And, well, okay, plus 5 days. It's been 6 months and oh god. It's been 6 months and 5 days since Secret of the Mimic has released, and we still haven't quite gotten VR mode yet. So I assume it's soon, considering I would assume that VR mode would come. It would take a similar amount of time for VR mode that took flat mode in the other games. So I would be guessing it to come about now or early next month. Especially considering, again, we now have this to corroborate, which for Hope 102 came about a month before it released. It's now a month since then. It's now been 6 months since launch. It really feels like it's right around the corner, and I don't think Steel will hype it up. Steel will do what they did with the console ports and pretty much everything else they do aside from main releases, which is they'll just drop it. They'll make an image or like a cool trailer to say, hey, it's out now, and there won't be any build up. So I believe any day now they'll probably do that. And if I had to be completely for real, I am honestly guessing it'll be around Christmas time. I think this time, next week, we will see Secret of the Mimic VR mode. Purely based off development timelines and rough guesses, it feels about right to me. And I am really, really excited. I know this video is probably not the most informative, especially considering I already covered like this in a previous one. At least I'm pretty sure I did. Maybe I didn't, but I know I've talked about this somewhere. But I am excited. Things are going to happen soon. Even if I'm wrong, even if it is, let's say, like early January, it's still soon. There's no way that we'll be waiting for this for more than 2 weeks at this point. It really is right around the corner. And I mean this seriously. Like, not just like last time where it's like, oh, it says VR supported, which means it's almost ready. Because this is apparently wrong. But everything feels like now that it's lining up to be very, very soon. I'm so excited. I really want to play Secret of the Mimic in VR. I have actually intentionally not replayed the game since it launched back in June to try and give myself the most fresh experience going into this in VR mode. I really hope my computer can run it in VR mode. I hope it doesn't disconnect, because I've had disconnect issues recently-ish. So I hope it goes well, but I'll try and stream it. The stream might be rough if I keep disconnecting, but I want to stream it. I want to stream, if I can, playing this in VR mode. I'm just so excited for this. This is why I really want to make this video. It's not even just about announcing that this is probably going to happen soon. It's that because this is happening soon, because I think this is going to happen within, as I said, the next week or two, I think this will come out. it's because of that that I'm getting really, really excited to play this, and I had to make a video on it just to get it back into people's minds because I don't think Steel will. As I said, Steel Studios, I'm pretty sure, will just drop it. They'll drop it, they'll launch a trailer saying, hey, it's out, and that'll be all. So I want to try and just hype people up a bit because I really am convinced that this is right around the corner now. So I just wanted to get it back into people's minds. Secret of the Mimic VR has got to be soon. I'm excited. I'll be playing it on the channel. I'll be live streaming it. I'm even available on Christmas, assuming, because my Christmas plans are like actually this week, not next week. So if it is like at Christmas, I'll be available to play it, maybe even on launch. I should shut up now. I've yapped on long enough. I just really wanted to talk about this, get it in people's minds, remind people that it's coming. And I'll see you in the next video. That will probably be something with a little more value than just me saying, hey, remember, this is a thing. I'm just excited, guys. Don't blame me. Lose.